Hey everyone, and welcome back to the Casual English Podcast. I'm Ashley.
And I'm Jake. Thanks for tuning in today.
So, Jake, we get tons of messages from listeners asking about phrases they hear native speakers use all the time, but they never learned these in their English classes.
Right, exactly. And honestly, that makes total sense because textbooks usually focus on formal English, but we native speakers, we love our idioms and casual expressions. These phrases add color and personality to our language, and they're deeply rooted in our culture and history.
So, today we're covering 25 phrases that you hear constantly in everyday conversation, but you probably won't find them in your English textbook. We're going to dive deep into each one, give you multiple examples, and even share some interesting stories about where these phrases come from. Are you ready for this comprehensive journey through American idioms, Jake?
I'm all ears.
Oh, perfect! You just used our first phrase. I'm all ears means you're ready to listen. You're paying full attention. The phrase comes from the idea that when you're really focused on listening, it's as if your entire body has become ears. Like if your friend says, I have some gossip to tell you, you might say, Ooh, I'm all ears. You could also say it in a professional setting, like, tell me about your proposal. I'm all ears. It's versatile and works in both casual and semi-formal situations.
Yeah, it's basically like saying I'm listening, but way more expressive. Okay, what's number 2?
Number 2 is, that's a piece of cake. Now, Jake, what do you think this means?
Well, it's not about actual cake, unfortunately. It means something is really easy to do. The phrase dates back to the 1930s and comes from the idea that eating cake is effortless and pleasant. Like if someone asks, was the test difficult? You could say, no, it was a piece of cake. You might also hear variations like, that's as easy as pie, or it's a cakewalk, which all mean the same thing.
Exactly. And here's a fun one. Break a leg. Now, this sounds terrible, right? But we actually say this to wish someone good luck. It's believed to come from the theater world, where saying good luck was considered bad luck, so they said the opposite. Another theory is that break a leg referred to bending your knee to bow after a successful performance.
Right, it's super common before performances or presentations. Like, you have your job interview today? Break a leg. It's the opposite of what it sounds like.
And number 4, it's raining cats and dogs. This one's pretty obvious when you hear it in context.
Yeah, it means it's raining really, really hard. Like, I can't go out right now. It's raining cats and dogs. No actual animals involved.
Exactly. Now, here's one I use all the time. Spill the beans. This means to reveal a secret or tell information that maybe you weren't supposed to share.
Oh yeah, like, come on, spill the beans. What happened on your date last night? It's a fun way to ask for juicy details.
Totally. And number 6, hit the hay. This one's about sleeping. Like, I'm exhausted. I'm gonna hit the hay.
Right. It comes from the old days when mattresses were actually made of hay, but now it just means going to bed or going to sleep.
That's so interesting. Number 7 is under the weather. This means you're feeling sick or not feeling well.
Yeah, like, I can't come to work today. I'm feeling a bit under the weather. It's a polite way to say you're sick without going into details.
Exactly. Now, here's one that always makes me laugh. Costs an arm and a leg. This means something is very expensive.
Oh man, yes. Like, I want to buy that new phone, but it costs an arm and a leg. Obviously, you're not literally selling your body parts.
Right. It's just a dramatic way to say, that's really expensive. Number 9 is much more positive. On cloud 9. This means you're extremely happy.
Yeah, like, she got the job. She's been on cloud nine all week. It's that feeling when you're just floating with happiness.
I love that image. And now, number 10. The ball is in your court. This means it's your turn to make a decision or take action.
Right. It comes from tennis or basketball. Like, I've given you all the information you need. Now the ball is in your court. You're basically saying it's up to them now.
Perfect. Number 11 is don't count your chickens before they hatch. This means don't assume something will happen before it actually does. It's about not getting ahead of yourself with expectations.
Right. Like if someone says, I'm definitely getting that promotion, you might say, hey, don't count your chickens before they hatch. Wait until you actually get the news. It comes from farming. You can't count how many chickens you'll have until the eggs actually hatch.
Exactly. Number 12 is when pigs fly. This is a fun way to say that something will never happen. It's pretty sarcastic.
Oh, yeah, like if your friend says, I'm gonna clean my room every day, you might jokingly say, yeah, when pigs fly, because pigs obviously can't fly, so you're saying it's never going to happen. It's a playful way to express disbelief.
Number 13 is don't put all your eggs in one basket. It means you shouldn't risk everything on one single plan or option. It's about diversifying your efforts or investments.
Exactly. Like if you're job hunting, you wouldn't just apply to one company, you'd apply to multiple places because you don't want to put all your eggs in one basket. If that one opportunity doesn't work out, you'd have nothing else.
Perfect analogy. Number 14 is the early bird catches the worm. This encourages being proactive and starting early to get the best opportunities.
Right. It's about getting there first. Like if there's a big sale at your favorite store, the early bird catches the worm means you should get there early to get the best deals before everything good is sold out. It rewards taking initiative.
Absolutely. Now, number 15 is don't cry over spilt milk. This means you shouldn't waste time being upset about something that's already happened and can't be changed.
Yeah, it's about moving forward instead of dwelling on mistakes. Like, if you failed a test, your friend might say, don't cry over spilled milk, focus on studying for the next one. The milk is already spilled, so crying about it won't clean it up.
Great example. Number 16 is a penny for your thoughts. This is a polite way to ask what someone is thinking about, especially when they seem lost in thought or quiet.
Oh, I use this one all the time. Like, if your friend is staring out the window looking thoughtful, you might say, a penny for your thoughts? It's a gentle way to invite them to share what's on their mind without being pushy.
Exactly. Let's keep going. Number 17 is bite the bullet. This means to face a difficult or unpleasant situation with courage. It comes from old military practices, where soldiers would literally bite on a bullet during surgery to cope with pain.
Wow, that's a pretty intense origin story. You might say, I really don't want to have that difficult conversation with my boss, but I guess I need to bite the bullet and do it. It's about gathering your courage to do something necessary but challenging.
Number 18 is let sleeping dogs lie. This means you should avoid interfering in a situation that might cause trouble if you get involved. Basically, don't stir up problems that are currently quiet.
Yeah, like if your parents had a big argument last week, but they seem fine now, someone might say, just let sleeping dogs lie, meaning don't bring up the argument again because it might restart the conflict.
Perfect example. Number 19 is you can't judge a book by its cover. This means you shouldn't form opinions about someone or something based only on appearance.
Exactly. Like if someone looks scary or intimidating, but they're actually really kind and gentle. You might say, you can't judge a book by its cover.
The person might surprise you once you get to know them. It's about giving people and things a fair chance.
Number 20 is kill two birds with one stone. This means accomplishing two things with a single action. It's about efficiency and multitasking.
Right, like if you need to exercise and spend time with your friend, you could go for a walk together. That way you're killing two birds with one stone. You're getting your exercise and socializing at the same time.
Great example. Number 21 is better late than never. This means it's better to do something late than to not do it at all. It's often used to excuse tardiness or delayed action.
Yeah, like if someone shows up an hour late to a party, they might say, "Sorry I'm late," and you could respond, "That's okay, better late than never." It's a way to be gracious about someone's tardiness.
Exactly. Number 22 is actions speak louder than words. This means what people do is more important than what they say. It's about judging people based on their behavior rather than their promises.
Right, like if someone keeps saying they'll help you move but never shows up, their actions speak louder than words. You learn more about someone from what they do than from what they promise to do.
Number 23 is Rome wasn't built in a day. This means that important or complex things take time to achieve. You can't rush quality work or significant accomplishments.
That's perfect for when someone is frustrated with slow progress. Like if you're learning a language and feeling discouraged, someone might say, "Don't worry, Rome wasn't built in a day. Keep practicing and you'll improve." It's encouraging patience with the process.
Absolutely. Number 24 is the grass is always greener on the other side. This means people tend to think others have it better than them when in reality, everyone has their own challenges.
Yes, like when you're scrolling through social media and everyone else's life looks perfect, but you're forgetting that people only post their best moments. The grass is always greener on the other side reminds us to appreciate what we have.
Perfect modern example. And our final phrase, number 25, is you can't have your cake and eat it too. It means you can't have everything you want if those things conflict with each other. You have to make choices.
Right, it's about trade-offs. Like if you want to save money but also buy expensive things, someone might say you can't have your cake and eat it too. Once you eat the cake, you no longer have it. You have to choose one or the other.
Excellent! So we've covered 25 amazing phrases. But Jake, I think we should give our listeners a chance to practice these. How about we do a quick quiz where we give a situation and they can think about which phrase would fit best?
I love that idea. This will really help cement these phrases in our listeners' minds. Okay, everyone, pause the episode after each scenario if you want to think about your answer before we give you ours.
Great! Here's scenario 1. Your friend is worried about an exam, but they haven't gotten their results yet. They keep saying, "I know I failed. I'm going to have to retake it." What phrase would you use to remind them not to assume the worst?
Perfect scenario. I would say, don't count your chickens before they hatch. You're reminding them not to assume they failed until they actually get the results. The outcome isn't certain yet.
Exactly right. Scenario 2. Your coworker asks if you can cover their shift this weekend, and you really want to help them. What would you say to let them know you're definitely interested and ready to listen to the details?
I'm all ears. It shows you're ready to listen and genuinely interested in helping. It's enthusiastic and engaging.
Perfect! Last scenario. You're trying to learn guitar, and after 2 weeks, you're frustrated because you can't play songs perfectly yet. Your friend wants to encourage you to be patient with the learning process. What might they say?
They might say Rome wasn't built in a day. It's reminding you that complex skills take time to develop, and you shouldn't expect to master guitar in just 2 weeks. Be patient with yourself in the learning process.
Excellent! So there we have it. 25 essential phrases that will make your English sound much more natural and native-like.
Jake, what advice would you give to our listeners about how to actually incorporate these into their speaking?
I'd recommend starting with just 3 or 4 phrases that really resonate with you. Practice using them in conversations over the next week. Don't try to memorize all 25 at once. That's putting all your eggs in one basket. Pick the ones that feel natural to you and gradually add more.
All right, now go out there and practice some of these new phrases.
Have fun practicing, and we will see you in the next video, everyone. Bye!
And if you liked this podcast, please subscribe and share it with a friend. Bye-bye.